Okay, my camera like does not want to focus. There you go. Beautiful. Now focus on my face. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a special treat for you all. I'm going to show you how I make my no-bake chocolate pie. And this pie is vegan, gluten-free, you don't have to bake it. It's also super delicious and a lot healthier than your average chocolate pie. So I'm gonna start off by showing you the ingredients you're going to need, and I will be listing everything, like all the measurements and all of that, down below in the description box, and I'll also post it on my Instagram page as well as my website, which is stephanievictoria.com if you're wondering. Okay guys, so here we have the ingredients. Some pecans, dates. I already took the pits out of the dates. Cacao powder, of course. Maple syrup. So a vanilla extract or a vanilla powder. I have a vanilla powder here. Sea salt, coconut milk, full fat. This one has 14 grams of fat. Maca powder, this is optional, you don't have to add this, but I'll be adding it. And soaked cashews. I just have some cashews soaking in water. I soaked them overnight, but you can soak them for like 3 to 4 hours. First, going to start off by making the crust. And what you're gonna need for the crust are your pecans and your dates, as well as sea salt, maca powder, and vanilla extract. Hi. For the crust, you can use a food processor or a high-speed blender. My food processor actually exploded a while back. It was very sad. And I've just been too lazy to buy another food processor. I usually just use my blender. But for this, you can just use a knife and a cutting board and you'll be fine. I like to just, put my nuts, my pecans on a chopping board and just chop away. Just be careful. I personally enjoy doing it this way. If you're in a rush, a food processor would be more ideal. Ooh. But this is like it's like a form of therapy for me. So yeah, you're just gonna chop away until you have small little chunks. This is what the pecans are looking like. I'm just going to toss this into a bowl. Okay, and you're just gonna put that aside. Now we're gonna get our dates. I'm using medjool dates. Mine are actually very gooey already. Sometimes they're dry, so if they are dry, just soak them in some water for a few hours or even overnight. I think maybe like 2 hours would be good. So I'm just gonna dice these up. So these dates are actually extremely gooey. Like, I'm just gonna dice them up a little bit, and then with your clean hands, you just want to like mush it all in like this. Look how gooey it is. Like it's turning into a paste already. I'm just going to put in the maca powder. Again, this is optional. I love maca powder. It has a lot of benefits, and I feel like it works well with anything chocolatey. I'm gonna add some vanilla powder. Okay, sea salt. Gonna mix this up. Mix everything together. And now you just want to add in your dates, your mashed up dates, and you're just gonna massage everything in like you're kneading the dough. Again, make sure your hands are clean. Okay, so it should look a little something like this. I'm just gonna give it a little taste test. Okay, so now we're gonna put our crust base in a 6-inch baking sheet. This one has a detachable bottom, which I would recommend you get because it just makes it easier when you're ready to serve your pie. You just pop it up and, you know, cut into it. You're going to put your dough inside. You want to press it down. Now to smooth your surface out evenly, you're going to grab some plastic wrap and just gonna place it right on top. Get a cup with a flat bottom and just press down until you have an even surface. You can also use parchment paper if you don't have plastic wrap. You can also do this. The plastic wrap is just there to make it easier for your cup to slide around and so that the crust doesn't stick to your cup. Now just pop this in your fridge while we make the filling. Hi guys, I really need a cameraman because these frames are not looking so great. I wish you could see my face while I'm doing this. So let's just move on. We're gonna use our coconut milk. Open that up, and you want to put your coconut milk in the fridge overnight so that the fat part solidifies. Yeah. We're going to scoop the whole thing in. You want to avoid scooping in the liquidy part. I'll show you in a minute what that looks like. So just try to scoop out all the fat. Oh, okay. So you saw that liquid? Try to avoid letting any of that fall into your blender. It's okay if a little bit goes in. No big deal, just you don't want to pour in the whole can. Put in our cashews, but you want to remove the water. Maple syrup. We're gonna blend this up first and then we'll be adding in our cacao powder. Okay, so right now you just want to go in your fridge and get your pan. We're gonna pour in our chocolate.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for this, guys.
I'm gonna try to scrape everything off. Don't let any of it go to waste. I just like to do this. Slam it against the table just so the air bubbles are released. Now I'm going to pop this in the freezer. So you can cover this with some plastic wrap. I'm just going to use a plate and I'm going to place it in the freezer. So yeah, I just popped it in the freezer. I'm gonna let it freeze overnight. You can freeze it for like 5-6 hours. up to you. I just like freezing it overnight, and I will show you what it looks like once it's ready. So it's going to be tomorrow, so I am gonna look a little different, obviously. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so it is the next day, and I just took my chocolate mousse pie out of the fridge. So like 2 or 3 hours ago, I moved the pie into the fridge out from the freezer, just so that it would make it a little bit easier to pop it out so that it's not fully frozen. So in the process of popping it out, it did get a little like messed up, which is normal, it's gonna happen. So I just used the back of a butter knife and just like tried to smooth it out. It doesn't look perfect, but it's okay. So now I'm just going to use one of these, and I'm going to sprinkle some cacao powder on top just to make it look a little bit more presentable. I just sliced through the pie, and this is what it looks like. So since it is still a little frozen in the center, you can leave it out for 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes to let it, you know, get into the correct texture. I'm just gonna taste test it right over here because this part is pretty soft. It's just the center that's still a little frozen. So yeah, this is actually okay. My camera like does not want to focus. There you go, beautiful. Now focus on my face. It's too good. You guys should really try making this. It's very simple ingredients. You don't have to bake it. I know summer is coming to an end, but it's still a nice treat to keep you nice and cool. And you can definitely play around with the flavors. I actually made a key lime pie just like this. If you want the recipe, you can find it on my Instagram. My Instagram is Chef Stephanie V. I'll put it right over here. Oh my god, so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for clicking on this video and watching it, and if you've made it this far, thank you for watching till the very end. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done that already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the recipe. If you did not like this video or the recipe, give it a thumbs down. Let me know in the comments down below if you've ever had a raw vegan dessert. This is not 100% raw, but maybe I should say if you've ever had a no-bake vegan dessert, or even raw vegan, because this is pretty close to raw vegan. Again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Till next time, peace.